Alright, welcome folks. This is going to be part 3 of our Master of Orion game. We're picking up from last week where we were continuing to play the Darloks. At the end of the last session, I was actually able to go on the offensive for the first time. So hopefully we'll be able to do more of that. So let's look at the overview map. So we're able to take these 2 planets, going from 6 up to 8, which is what we want. So I was sitting here on the map thinking about this after I was done the session last time. And I think I know what the path forward is. So I was looking on here, and there's a rich planet here and another rich planet here, and they're on the smaller side. So if we can find a way to capture this planet, this one's going to be tricky because it has 35 bases, but like this has the same 30, this has 29, this is a poor planet, and like down here we're starting to get, this is 39, so like this is probably still one of those softest targets, and it's a rich world, so I feel like that's where we have to go. And then that opens the path to this, and also opens the path to reaching the very weak Alkari, who we could consume and take over their planets very, very easily if we can get down there. So I think that's the plan. We need to build up again. We don't have another council vote for a little while, so we need to build up our fleet strength because we lost some ships. Now, I believe that I believe that this design, we redesigned this to put anti-missiles on here. It was pointed out in the Discord after yesterday's session, or not yesterday's session, last week's session, that anti-missiles are not actually going to do very much against Scatterpack V. That because Scatterpack 7 is it's like tech level 28. It's only anti-missiles are only going to cut like one. It's only going to cut like 10% of the missiles, so probably not worthwhile to build that ship design. So I think we'll go ahead and redesign it so we don't have the missiles on there. How many turns until I finish building one of these? 4 turns, 8 turns, 11. All right, so let's let this. We'll redesign it in 3 turns. See if we steal any text to make, or discover any text to make the ship cheaper. I doubt we will, but it is always a possibility. So I got to recheck the spying situation. Oh, by the way, no, everyone's peaceful with us. That's because we just bombed the silicoids, and everybody hates the silicoids. So we just got a lot more popular. We're actually behind the Klakon, so we won't get nominated at the time being. But this is all pretty good. All right, so construction is what we want to steal if we get the option. Maybe we get lucky and steal powered armor in the next 3 turns. All right, but mostly what we're doing right now is we're consolidating. All right, Klystrom's up to 16 bases. I think that's enough for right now. So let's put this planet on tech. This is not a very good planet, but hopefully, because it's way over on the left side of the map, it won't get targeted. And right now we're building up Dunatis, which is a better planet. It can get up to 4 times this. It can get up to 300 factories. So we need to keep feeding the reserve. I believe I have one of my planets feeding the reserve. I think it's Crimson that's doing it. Yeah, Crimson's feeding the reserve. And at the moment, we're defending Dunatis with these ships. Okay. So the next couple turns shouldn't be that interesting, because we're just defending here. Alright, so this will help refresh my memory of what's on these ships. Alright, Scatterpack's on the cloaked Megabolt cannon. I expect that they'll probably retreat from us, but we'll see. No, they're going to come fight. Alright. Alright, so what we do is we wait. So when they decloak, we will actually fire. We should fire first at them. Okay, well we didn't, but at least we get a non-cloaked volley off at these guys. I mean, we have enough armor on here that their shots are not really doing anything, so we'll just blow up some of these ships. I mean, if they want to stick around and fight, that's great. What's on this ship again? Alright, there's very few Scatterpacks on that ship, so whatever. We'll blow this up, blow this up. Oh! A volley did not actually kill the colony ship. Yeah, whatever. This ship's at 1600 HP. It's not in any danger. I believe they're going to retreat here, because I think they're almost out of missiles. No, they're actually still... Alright, well, we'll just blow up more of your ships. Works for me. What do they have on there? What's that special energy pulsar? Okay, that's not really doing anything against us. It's good against small ships. It's kind of irrelevant against huges. Alright. Because they're cloaked, this won't kill them, and then they'll retreat. But we killed all but 1 ship, so that's pretty good. This is the absolute worst. This is the absolute worst. We drew the assassination event, the worst event in the game, against the Klakons, our ally. This is... The event luck in this game has been unbelievably bad. So we have now spent the entire last 50 turns, 100 turns, whatever, cultivating an alliance with the Klakons, and now they will declare war on us. This is the one event that I truly detest because you can just flat out lose the game based on an event. It's the one event that I cannot stand. Like, we were all the way up to peaceful, and now we're hate with them. This is one situation I legitimately think I want to reload because it's so bad and so unfair. Like, that is absurdly unfair. It's like, it's not enough that we got hit with the Nova event on our capital and that the Silicoids got the Derelict. We're going to draw the assassination event all against the one race that's strong enough to be our ally. Are you kidding? Like, are you freaking kidding me? That is absolute nonsense. Like, that is such bullshit that I honestly think I want to reload back one turn and just undo that. That is unbelievably unfair to have that happen. I've said before, this is the one event that literally can just lose you the game through no fault of your own whatsoever, because it just completely throws the diplomacy out the window. Anyway, I realize that this is like save scumming, but that is so absurdly unfair. So we can just do the, what is it? What's the hotkey for no events? I'm trying to remember what the hotkey is for that. I'm just going to look that up real quick. There's a way to turn that off. Maybe someone in chat knows what it is. No, this is for the remake of Master of Orion. Maybe someone in chat knows what it is. There's something you can type in that turns off events. Maybe GameFAQs has it. That's the kind of thing that is often on. Events, if you type events, okay. Oops, no, that is it enter and then type it? I'll just auto this. See if the AI manages to... I'm going to need to load back, because the event is still going to happen. I'm going to need to reload. But I can't reload until this combat's done. Oh wait, no, it just didn't happen. Okay. Alright, well, or it could just not happen, I guess. Okay. Yeah, the events are just totally random. Let's see if we can... How do I turn off the events again? Alt. It's Alt. You hold Alt. Okay. Alt events. There we go. Okay. We'll just turn off the events. Just to make sure that that doesn't bite again. Events. Thank you. Thank you, Harold Newman. All right. I'm sorry. I never like using reloading to like get around things, but that was just so unfair. You know, to have this relationship that we've been accumulating with the Klakons thrown out just for that. We pulled the assassination event on literally the second turn against the... we pulled the assassination event on the second turn against the Klakons. All right, we're not being attacked anywhere. So we're just, we're just building up Dunatis. It's a shame you can't rename planets in this game, only when you found them. Oh, we got an attacking coming. Okay, well, we should be able to hold this off. We're not far away from having another huge ship ready to go. So we got to defend this ship while we build up. So we can't quite double production, but we can certainly increase the rate at which it's getting built up. We need, like 20 bases here. So we've got to get 300 factories, and then we can start building. So we're getting close to that. With you having tech stolen from Silicoids, don't you really? No, not at all. The Klakons are, there's a good argument to be made that they are the strongest in the galaxy right now. The Silicoids have more planets, but these guys have a lot of tech. And this is actually outdated. Trust me, I do not want to get involved in a war with them if I can avoid it. Look at their fleet strength as compared to the Silicoids. They are kind of taking over as the top race. That's why it's not bad to be at war with the Silicoids and like slowly take away planets from them. I do not want to be fighting both of them. All right, let's get our scan. So, all right, this ship that actually has a lot of missiles on there. I think we need to target this Polaris first. We need to get over there and hit this. All right, for whatever reason, they waited to fire their missiles. I don't know why. Now we'll wait for them to decloak before attacking. All right, yeah. Okay, so their guns are irrelevant. All right, we took out about a third of its health. These other ships are whatever. But they don't have auto repair, which I do. I mean, they shouldn't stick around to fight me. They should retreat. Whether they will, I have no idea. But I'd like to get this huge off the board if possible. You know, huges are expensive. The general rule is medium is 6 times... medium is 6 times... small, large is 6 times medium, huge is 6 times large. Like, each one is a factor of 6. Where did I put my phone? All right, that's my parents are just asking a long-term question. I can't believe that one volley is not enough to kill this colony ship. What is on this colony ship, just out of curiosity? Shield 5. Yeah, 5 points of shielding. This design here that I've got, the harder beam, it only has 22 hard beams on it. It's not a very well-equipped ship. All right, we can blow that up. I didn't think we'd have enough to kill that ship. Whatever, we got the huge. That's what I wanted to get. Oh, look at this. We got a tech to steal. Remember how I said we were going to wait to redesign? Oh, well, we were researching this anyway, but hey. Now we can build class 10 planetary shields. Let's go for class 7 deflectors. All right, so now we can redesign this Megabolt because our shield tech will be slightly better. All right, and now we need to build class 10 planetary shields. So that's quite nice in terms of shielding. So we now have 15 points of shielding once we build them. Class 10, yeah, 15 points of shielding. That'll make our planets pretty safe against anything other than bombs. All right, before I forget about this, let's rebuild this ship. Megabolt 5. All right, design. It's mostly going to be the same ship, but we'll be able to fit a few. Yeah. Well, we can't fit much more, but we can fit slight. Oh, we can take the anti-missile rockets off. That's right. If there were a lot of smalls, we would pick this, but there's very few small ships that I'm seeing, so I don't think it's worthwhile. So that means we can cram a lot more guns on here now that we have that out of the way. Let's get up to 40 bombs, and then we'll just cram on some more guns. I love the Megabolt cannon. It's one of my favorite weapons. 2 to 20 damage, and it functions as having +3 levels to battle computers. So we would have attack level 9 when using that thing. All right, got bolt 5. What we'd really want, so if we can get those shields and get to class 7 shields, then the scatter packs really won't be doing much because those scatter pack 7s deal 10 base damage, and class 7 shields will block a lot of that. Oh, also if we can get a better jammer, that would be nice too. That would also reduce the damage that they're doing. But or we could build 800 scouts. Let's do that too. I wish I had more shipbuilding worlds. That's why it'll be nice to get, if I can take over these rich worlds, I'll have some actual shipbuilding planets. All right. So yeah, we're going to need more. We're going to need a lot more to crack this, unfortunately. We're going to need like a lot more than the ships we have now. Oh, and we need to start building. Actually, we need to. I'll finish this ship, but then I'm going to have everything paused to build that planetary shield. I really need to get that planetary shield built on all my planets. You can pull off feeding the reserve for right now. You, Mars, you can keep doing what you're doing, but we will need to get those shields up. Planetary shield 10. Don't scrap the ship until you design the next one. Then it'll auto-upgrade to the next item in queue. That's true. Okay. That's a fair point. Oh, we got a attack incoming potentially. All right, you have finished. All right, you need to build. Oh, you need to go back to shipbuilding. You need to also go back to shipbuilding. So Nazgul's. All right, well, this is a perfect opportunity to build that shield. Oh, that's a lot of ships there. Well, not really. Actually, I think we're fine. That's not terribly frightening. And remember, we do have scatter pack, whatever. But what we need to do is we need to get a scout onto this planet. So that, actually, you know what we can do? We can just move this fleet right back when they're ready to attack. I can move this Megabolt back next turn. So we have a ship to run around. Okay. All right. So you're still working on the shield. You are maxing factories, and then you need to build your shield and your bases. It'll take a few turns to build that and then get on to base building. All right. You do that. That'll allow you to go on to building the shield. Iowa can finish that. Okay. And I think that's everything. Okay. We're just kind of cancel the movement order. Yeah, I wasn't planning to send this turn. Remember, it takes 2 turns to get there, so I'm not planning on sending this turn. Oh, this is a lower level penetration. Oh, but what do they even have? I wish I checked. I don't know what I'm stealing in these fields. I wish I knew what they had. Well, let's go planetology, just as a blind pick. Maybe it's terraforming. Cloning, that's good. Makes it much cheaper to regrow pop after you send them off in invasions. Okay, so Crimson, Iowa has done Nazgul. Okay, we'll do 1 turn of base building because they're actually no. We'll just do we'll go back to shipbuilding because we have so few worlds that can build ships. Mars is finished 1 more base. Klystrom finished 1 more base. Donatus, you're maxed out on factories, so now you can work on building bases. But we need to see what they've got here. Oh, we could have stolen cloaking device. What? Oh, cloaking would have been really good actually, because we could have put cloaking device on one of our huges, and that would have been great. All right, well that's our next target. I mean, we didn't know. I didn't know what was there, but cloaking would have been better. Would have been really nice to put that on one of these ships. Anyway, at least we managed to get a fresh scout on the Klakons. Is there anything they have that I would want? Nothing too. Maybe inertial. Maybe I could get inertial stabilizer. That would be nice too because it would get me faster movement. Of course, they always ask for a lot for inertial stabilizer. Yeah, industrial waste elimination. So yeah, I mean, as usual, they're pretty far along in computer tech. These guys don't have anything that I would want. I mean, warp dissipator's nice, but it's not that amazing. We'll tick back up with these guys. So if we're in contact with the Alkari, we could try to conduct trade. It's just I'm planning on attacking the Alkari down the road, so I don't want to waste time trying to sign a trade agreement. All right, we'll send this over here. Yep, if you have industrial waste elimination, your factories produce no pollution. It's a late game tech. It's a late game tech, yeah. All right, so we're pretty safe right now. It's more that it's difficult to go on the offensive because of how many bases they have with the scatter packs. All right, so looking at them again, it's definitely worthwhile to use the scatter packs. So we'll fire at the monitor first while everything else is cloaked. And I'm going to wait back here and let them come to me. Like, first volley goes at this because everything else is cloaked. Two volleys should 100% kill that. Oh, whoops. Well, I guess we didn't need 2. I'm going to wait, let them come forward, hopefully decloak. Yeah. Ow. That's why we can move. Ow. by. Yeah, well, we're not going to stick around to get shot at. Ha! Take that. I wish we'd gotten that shot off. I should have fired at them while they were cloaked. Oh well. Well, they didn't do anything against the planet. They actually retreated as soon as I pulled my ship out. I would have loved to have stuck around longer, but I should have fired at that cloak stack. Oh, we actually have a attack incoming here. Not a particularly scary attack, but it is one. I'll have this planet keep building bases then. Alright. You can move back there. And you guys stay on shipbuilding. It just takes so long to build these huges. Alright, that's the only place we're being attacked. Dunatis still has no bases yet. I think every other planet has finished theirs. Their shield. Or we can just look at the planets list for that. Yeah, every other planet's finished their planetary 10 shields. So we're not exactly doing a ton of research right now. We're kind of relying on thefts to get a lot of them. And we have this useless tech here. Oh, we have atmospheric terraforming. That's going to be nice when that pops down the road. And this jammer tech is actually a big improvement too, because we're so far behind on jammer tech. Anyway, all right, we're just going to continue to chill here for right now. Building up this planet, building up more ships, etc. And we'll have 24 bases ready to fade. So there's a good chance they'll just retreat, honestly. So you know what? Build me a scout too, just so that they'll stick around. Trying to kill the poor scout. Oh, we still don't have the planetary shield done yet. We have the class 5, but not the class 10. Yep, we're just chilling for right now. Building ships, teching, building up this recent conquest. They're trying to run. Well, good luck with that. Oh no, not my scout. Wow, that thing was fast. It was able to run away from that. Ran in, killed the scout, ran away. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. You can go back to tech now. Hey, we're finally going to have the planetary shield finished. As I said, I don't go out of my way to like bait the AI with stuff like that, but if they're dumb enough to stick around, then I'm not going to stop them. I wonder if we should just start shipbuilding here too. Why not? How long does it take? That is a long time, but it's my next best world for shipbuilding. Because its size... Well, I guess this and Iowa are the same size. Maybe each of them produces a ship for me. And then after that, we'll decide what to do. Probably should have done that a couple turns ago. Like, get out 5 more ships, 1 from each planet, and then maybe we can look to attack then. I know that it's kind of tedious waiting, but... So... We've actually apparently passed the Clacons. That, in theory, that could be enough to win at the next election. If we're up against the Silicoids, who everybody hates, we could theoretically win at the next election. Alright, you need to keep building bases. Like I said, I want about 20 bases here to feel safe. Otherwise, we're mostly just building, you know, shipbuilding here, 10 turns. Yeah, like I said, let these 13 turns go by, and then what turn is it relative to the council? Yeah, so make our move after like the next council vote. This is definitely not playing for a fast finish or anything. Oh, let's go, buddy. Anything new and scary on these designs? Nope. A lot of cloaking. Let's go. This ship, the older design is more just like bait, honestly. What's the scariest of these designs? Probably the... Well, we should fire at the whale because it has less shielding. We'll wait. See if we can get them to decloak. This ship is mostly bait, as I said. I'll wait with that one too. Yeah, whatever. That didn't do much at all. Oh, we get another. Alright, we'll fire at that stack. I mean, we're going to kill everything here. Done. Now we'll get another turn. I guess that was a waste because we had another missile volley going after that, but oh well. Oh, they're actually going to stick around to fight. Oh, maybe. At least we killed some of them. And this can kill the colony ship. Yeah, we killed some of them. That's production they spent that didn't achieve anything. Yeah, they want a peace treaty. Nope. 3000 BC. AI can be pretty slick. See, they realize now they're losing, so they're desperate to get out of the war, but it suits my interest to keep this going. Everybody hates these guys, and taking over their planets is still the best course of action right now. Yeah, so we're in pretty comfortable shape. Like I said, I want to get this up to about 20 bases or so. All right, so now we're up to 6 total ships. As I said, I probably need about 8 or 9 of the newer design to take that planet. The more I have, the fewer losses I take, which is one of the interesting things. All right, 3 turns, 9 turns, 12 turns. Yeah, in 12. So when this 12-turn countdown finishes, you know, I have 3 of them now, and then I'll have another 5, so that'll be 8. Yeah, and that's when we'll go after that. That's when we'll make our move against this planet here, Vox. This planet's a Spud world. Nobody controls that one. We'll actually get in contact with the Mechlars as soon as we take this planet. Just have to hope the Silicoids don't get some like big new tech. All right, they have ion drives and propulsion. I would love to pick that up because that is warp 6 and allows you to get extra movement in combat. Yeah, for right now, all events are just turned off. I'm just going to leave them off for right now. But yes, they will not trigger as long as you have that no events turned on. No events definitely makes the game easier because most of the events are bad. So they want an alliance. I'm going to say no because alliance would pull you into any other wars they start, and the AI starts a lot of dumb wars. Okay. Whatever. They're pretty irrelevant, the Alkari. I mean, we're still at relaxed relations, so someone framed us for spying. We'll let's get an updated scout on them, see if they have anything useful we might want. But mostly we're just next turning here to try to build these ships, because I don't have enough to take the next planet yet. If they didn't have scatter packs, this would be a heck of a lot easier. Also, scatter packs means huges are much better to use here than large. Oh, we got everything. Do we want to take? Oh, we could take this for the engine tech. Or we could take whatever their computer tech is as well. I think I want those engines though. That's quite big. That can allow us to design a new ship that has faster movement on it. Let's see what they picked in computer tech. Oh no, they had Robotics 5. Ah, they had Robotics 5. We didn't know. Oh, they had Robotics 5. We didn't know. This is why I should have been checking with what they had on like a turn-by-turn basis. Oh well, we'll get it soon enough. We can take it the next time computers. We'll probably get another steal, but that would have been a good one. Could have stacked up more factories on every planet. Oh well. So let's design, or not fleet. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We want to get ion engines, and we want to get up to combat speed 4. So we need to clear out about 900 space. So we're going to have to strip out some of the weapons. Actually, I want to keep the bombs on here because I want to be able to take this out. There we go. But now we have combat speed 4, which means it takes 1 fewer turn to reach the planet's surface, and that is a big deal. All right. All right. We are tying up a lot of designs here, but you know, this scanner, you know, we should just scrap this. We don't need this. We still have 2 more slots as needed. All right. So all of our shipbuilding worlds, it's actually not a more expensive ship to build either. It's just has slightly fewer guns in exchange. I guess it's slightly more expensive. The overall cost is very similar though. All right. So they're all converted over to the newer design. And we need 9 more turns until they all pop out. 9 more turns. Yeah. 9 more turns. Okay. And this planet's up to 19 bases now, so I'm going to put this on research. All right. Yeah, I mean, I find it useful to hold 1 slot. Oh, look, we're going to get cloaking device here anyway. All right, well, do we redesign to put the cloaking device on? I think we do. All right, because we never actually built any of these. Okay, fleet. All right. So how much does a cloaking device cost? Quite a bit of space, 1,300, but again, that's pretty good. I'm going to keep the 40 bombs on here. So this is more of a bomber design than like a ship-to-ship combat setup. Actually putting a lot of... How much more for this? 13. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, so this is more of a like dedicated bombing design than a ship-to-ship one. Actually, we do probably need to cut this down because these are taking up a lot of space. Actually, no, they don't take up that much space. This is like a bomber. I should stop repeating myself. All right, well, that's fine, but I do want auto repair on here. All right. Well, these bombs, yeah, they don't take up much space, do they? All right. Oh, whoops. We'll crank out a round of these. And yes, I'm aware that now I have to reassign all the planets. Sorry about that. It's that or build 500 scouts, right? This is the design that looks like the Enterprise from Star Trek, right? Now, I don't know how these planets got desynced here. One's 7 turns, one's 8 turns. I have no idea how that happened, but whatever. All right. But those will not take much damage, even if they eat a missile round. All right, we're not being attacked anywhere. Next turn. Again, we can do these turns pretty quickly. It's one nice thing about Master of Orion, even in the late game, you can often do the turns really fast, because like all your planets are just set to rally to a certain location. It's also helpful having more than one design, because the AI can only shoot at one design at a time with their missile bases. You can actually it's kind of an exploit. You can kind of work around that to some extent. All right, so we got an updated scout on these guys, and there's really nothing that... The only thing they would have is warp dissipator, but I don't want that so badly that I would even bother. How much longer? This is 4... Okay. Well, you know, if you keep clicking next turn, the turns do go by pretty quickly. Well, I do have a ship-to-ship vessel. It's the other huges I've built. What's this? Yeah, again. They're trying to get peace. They know they're losing. The AI is... For an old game, the AI is not a dummy. Like, it's like, yes, I'm losing this war. Of course, we're also going to need to summon up enough population to hit this world, which is going to be tricky. But we have warp 6 engines now, so we can get over here a lot faster. As soon as this is done, I'll start sending the population, like as soon as those 2 are finished. 3 turns from now. We do have a council vote coming up relatively soon. What? The Alkari are declaring war? What? Did they in an alliance with, what? Are they in an alliance with the Silicoids? No. Okay, that's really weird. Alright, well, I hope you, didn't care about your tech tree, because we're about to steal everything from you now. We'll just clean out their tech tree with everything We can take that waste tech. We can take weapons. Get some miniaturization. All right, bud. You just signed your funeral. That's a very bold decision. I'm glad we didn't try to. You know what? Let's see if we can get them to declare war on the Okari as well. Bug versus bird relations tend to be really bad. No, I don't need it that badly. I thought maybe they'd do it for free. All right. I mean, it does mean they'll vote against me in the council, which is not ideal, but as long as the Klakons don't vote for the Silicoids, I'm guaranteed, and they're at war with the Silicoids. I just need them not to vote for the Silicoids, and I won't lose the game. All right. All right, be it on your head, buddy. Oh, we've actually got a new attack incoming. Oh, here we go. Here's improved robotics. There we go. So we'll finish these, and then we'll build the new factories. Nice. Yeah, because like this is, let's finish these. All right, you are 9 turns away though, so why don't you start building the factories? You're 2 turns. Oh, hello, we got an attack incoming here. All right. Interesting. Well, I'll have you build some bases then to meet that attack. Nazgul, you finish your ship first before you start building factories. All right, Mars. Actually, Mars, you stay on research. You'll be the one planet that stays on research. Everybody else. And this is going to get interrupted, of course, when we have to start sending pop flying off. But with cloning, it's actually much cheaper to regrow that population. We actually have 5 spies in Silicoid territory right now. That improved robotics is nice. So we just need to get the next successful invasion should grab us, hopefully grab us these techs. Powered armor, adamantium. Powered will make, if I can just get powered, then invasions will finally not be at some absurd deficit. All right, so as a council vote in 4 turns, we should be fine to survive. I'm not sweating this one. And I think I reconfigured all my planets. I still have 1 planet doing research, so we don't, mostly so we don't lose our investment. I mean, it's possible we get no techs, but less likely. All right. So we finished building those ships. They're on their way to the destination. Now it's time to start sending pop over here to Vox. 3 turns? Yeah, I figured it would be 3 turns. All right, so as I said, I'm going to be very cruel to these planets. So we'll get as much as we can, put the rest in tech. 3 turns from Mars. It's probably 3 turns from Crimson as well. Yep. But we want to send big so we can hopefully take it on the first turn. You can only regrow, see how it stops at 25? You can only regrow 1/4 of your pop in any given turn. That's the most you can regrow in 1 turn. Fortunately, this is only 3 turns. All right, so we'll do the same thing, 30 million. Again, I'm going to send heavily in the hopes of overwhelming the location. So we won't be able to regrow that instantly, but cloning really does make this a lot less painful. All right, Klystrom, is that 3 turns or is that 2? All right, that's 2, so we'll wait 1 turn before sending. All right, Nazgul might be a turn off because I need to finish that. All right, all the other planets should be 2 turns. So we'll hold off before sending from anywhere else. And you should be fine with the number of things you've built. So how far is it? How long is it to get to here? 1 turn? Okay. And how about for the movement, for the move 5 guys? Okay. So what this means is I can send these guys up to here for this battle and then move them back to Donatus and then move them to Vox, and they won't miss the attack targeting. Which also means that Athos probably doesn't need to build more bases then. We'll put it on refit duty. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, this one has not, oh yeah, it needs to finish the bomber. Thank you for that. I forgot. Needs to finish this. It was only 1 turn off. Yes, so that needs to finish. Thank you for the reminder, Grayson. Although it's amusingly going to send its ship down here instead of keeping it for the fight. Alright, well these guys are pretty seriously outgunned. I'm hoping they stick around. So this ship has the highest initiative, which makes sense. It's the newest design. Alright, just turn off the missiles. Yeah, that's right. You come on out and fight. It doesn't matter really which one we send this after. The whale has less shielding, so we'll fire at that. I'm just gonna wait here until you guys decloak. I'm gonna wait with you too. Yeah, good luck firing at the ship while it's still cloaked. Now this ship doesn't have as many guns on it, so it's not going to do as much damage. This is my like ship-to-ship gunship. And I'm going to skedaddle over here. Yeah, nice try, buddy. I finally have like actual ship strength now. Like my fleet is not irrelevant any longer. Gotta get those colony ships, right? We weren't even able to blow up a colony ship with the first volley. I don't know why I'm firing at the colony ship. I guess because they were still cloaked. Yeah, now that you're decloaked, let's come get you. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Gotcha. Not that they would have been able to do anything against the planet anyway. All right, now we can start factory building for you. You guys need to move back down to here. And we got to queue up a whole bunch of population transports. All right, Mars will be able to finish rebuilding its pop and continue researching. Again, cloning makes it so much easier to do this. So getting cloning was quite nice. All right. Meanwhile, you can now go back to factory building. Same thing for Iowa. You've regrown your pop. Now you can rebuild. Now you can build those factories. All right, Mossad. So you can send a big chunk of pop. This is the turn most of the planets will be sending pop. Yeah, you can send. I'm going to send 40. Again, it's a big number. We can regrow most of that. All right. Now, one of these planets, Nazgul, has to finish its ship, so it can't send this turn. Have to send like one turn behind. I'm going to send 35 from here. All right, Klystrom, a very small planet, but it'll do what it can. It'll contribute to the glory of the Empire for the shapeshifters. 15 is about the most it can do. And Dunatis is probably a one-turn send. Yeah, so we'll hold off there. Okay. Still slightly away from the next election. I cannot believe that these guys declared war. That is just crazy. My friends, the Klakons, right? The one ally that I have in this world. Okay, so there you can see relations are tanking, but as soon as I bomb the silicoids, they should go right back up again. Okay, well, we come in contact with the Mechlars and they declare war instantly. Okay. All right. Interesting. Well, for the first time, we have contact with everyone. All right, Crimson finished regrowing. Mars, you need to stay on research because nobody else is. You need to stop spending so much on waste cleanup. There we go. It's at 99 out of 100 pop. It'll regrow right away. All right, Mossad, you grow that last 15 pop. And then keep building factories because you can get up to 625 factories now. So anyway, as far as where the other AIs are, Cylons are weak. We knew they were. The Mechlars have 2 planets. 3. I guess they've got one down here. What we'll want to do is get a spying report on the Mechlar at least. We'll have to get a report. All right, so the Mechlars were obviously pulled into the warp via that alliance. Right now, I'm not very well liked by most people, but all I really care about is I just need the Klakons. They're still amiable with me. Okay, so this is dangerous. They're in an alliance with the Alkari. That could bring them down on my head. I really wish I could talk to them right now, because that alliance could cause them to declare war on me. That is the one scary thing about that's the only scary thing about the stupid birds declaring war, is they could be brought into a war against me. So like, I need to break this if at all possible, but I can't talk to the Klakons just yet. So that is a an actual form of danger. All right, Nazgul's a turn behind everybody else, but I'm going to send again. Because we will have to fill up the planet with pop afterwards, if nothing else. All right, Klystrom, you finish remaxing. And now Dunatis, I'm not going to oversend. I'm going to send as much as it can hold this turn, and I'll keep sending each turn afterwards in case this turn fails. So it should be able to do about 20% of its pop. So it should be able to do close to 20 million. Actually, this is about the most it should be able to do. And we'll put the rest in factories. Okay, so we got to send this force forward. Hopefully that's enough. We've got quite a lot of ships heading over here. It's also a council vote turn, which is kind of interesting. So let's save here. We're getting close to the point of being safe, but we're not safe yet. We have this election. Let's get through this election. Just need to have the Klakons not vote for the Silicoids. I can't imagine that they would. They're at peace with, they're amiable with me and at war with the Silicoids, so they should not vote for the Silicoids. Between me and the Klakons, we definitely have a veto block. We have at least 1/3 of the pop between us. All right, let's get this done. So, planet has not upgraded its defenses. 15 points of shielding. Scatter Peck. So we're going to advance forward here. Note that with movement 4, you can be next to the planet's surface in 2 turns. You can be bombing on the 2nd turn as opposed to the 3rd turn. If we're lucky, they'll fire at this stack and we can just retreat it. We'll see which stack they actually fire at. Oh, they're firing at that stack. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So we'll retreat so we don't have to tank that stack. Tank that hit. Yeah, that's irrelevant. Nice. Well, they appear to have made a tactical mistake with their shots, haven't they? Alright. I'm going to not bomb with this stack. I'm going to bomb with the other stack so it won't kill as much of the factories on the planet. So that's why having multiple different designs can be good. Alright, we have 230. This should be enough to take the planet. They have an advantage on the dice roll, but not an enormous advantage. I mean, we have a higher than 2-to-1 advantage, so they've got adamantium to tritanium, that's +5. They have powered armor to armor exoskeleton, that's +10, and then they get 5 for being the defenders. They have +20 on the dice rolls. We should have enough to take this. We're not getting especially good dice luck here. They should not be killing us at 2-to-1. This should be like 1.5-to-1 in their favor. I wouldn't say we're doing especially well in this combat, jeez. I feel like we're not getting very lucky here. Nope. Came up just short. That's okay. We'll take it next turn. Yeah, I don't know what it was that brought everyone into combat at once. So we are up against the silicoids, as expected. They only have 13 now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get... If everybody voted for me, I would win here, but I'm not going to get everybody's votes. All right, that is all that we needed. We just needed them not to vote for the silicoids, so we're safe. We're not going to lose the game. One vote. Oh, they only have one vote? Okay. How many do we have now? Oh, wait, what the? They had 7 votes? Interesting. I did not think that the Cylons had that many votes. They have almost as many votes as the Clacons. Okay. So we have 8. How many do we need for a veto block? 13. We would need 13 for a veto block. I think this is just an abstention. Could we vote for the silicoids and have them not win the game? That's close. 23 out of 38. We can vote for them. I guess we might as well. Is that or abstain? Yeah, I'm a little surprised I didn't take that planet. I really think that should have worked, honestly. The good news is we didn't lose any population taking that. We didn't lose any ships taking this planet, so hopefully we can move a little bit more fast. So look, we're all the way up to peaceful with these guys. We just need them to break that alliance with the Alkari. Let's see if we can get a peace treaty with the Alkari. I'd be willing to give them something decent, because I do not want the Clacons coming over. Here, give you attack. They still said no. Okay. Alright, whatever. Also, we haven't stolen anything from them, even though our tech is like infinitely more advanced than what they have. Now the Cylons, they're at war with the silicoids too. Maybe we should try to cultivate them as an ally, because they're way over here. We're not likely to be fighting the Cylons anytime soon. Let me well, I guess while we're on the races screen, let's see if we can sign them up to... Oh wait, were they erratic? Oh, I didn't ask them to break alliance. Or they're erratic? Oh, okay. Well then let's just sign them up to a non-aggression pact. Nope, okay. They have class 7 deflectors? Ooh. They have some very good tech then. This is what we're researching right now. Cloning, yes, I'll take that in an instant. Cloning's not that valuable. Oh, we can get class 15 planetary shield? Done. I'll take that. Now I wish I had that on that ship I had just designed. I'm not going to redesign a ship just yet. Let's see if we can take this planet. Maybe we get like titanium armor, and then we can maybe do a new ship design. Anyway, we're just mostly building factories right now anyway. Okay, so it looks like we weren't able to do 18 million or whatever I sent. We'll try sending a little bit less and go from there. All right, so we've got 40 million incoming. You know, if that 40 million had come in on the same turn, then we would have taken it the first turn, but we should have it here. All right, so this planet, Klystrom's going to have factories maxed. Here, we'll finish remaxing here at Nazgul. Get back up to the max pop, and then build those factories. All right, you need to build the factories. All right, close to remaxing. Which then means Mars can go and build its factories now. And then these planets, which are mirror images of one another, are building as well. Cylon's nerdy t-shirt. All right, we should take this planet this turn. And then we finally have a rich world. And this will be like one of the gems of our empire as soon as that's the case. Yeah, population 5. I think this will do it. 54 against 5. I think we got it. We should get some good stuff here. So powered armor, adamantium. That's what we want. All right, that is not what we want. There we go. That'll make the next invasion much easier. There we go. All right. We have fusion rifles outdated. That's nice. I think that's a higher waste cleanup tech than we have. Okay. All right, now we can go and design a new setup. We still cannot talk to these guys. Even our troops are excellent spies. All right. So now we need to build up this planet. The first thing we need to do is just get this planet with as much population as possible, because it's a rich world. It's going to benefit a lot from that. We also need to clean up this waste. Let's do that. All right. Oh, we also should reserve spend here. One of these planets should go on to reserve. We should have a little bit in the reserve anyway. 200, yeah. Because we had a little overflow. All right, so this planet, this is going to be one of the jewels of our empire as soon as we build it up. Just need to get these factories in place and max it out in pop. So yeah, this will be able to build factories very, very, very quickly. So Donatus, your job right now is just to stuff population into Vox. You should be able to do, what was it, about 14 million per turn, roughly? All right. I know that you are not fully built your own factories, but it's more important to get pop into this world. Oh wait, no, you did actually finish with your own factories, because that's why it's saying reserve. Okay, and then we need to get the base built, and then we'll jump forward to the next planet, Hercules, which is going to be much easier to take over. And then the way lies open to the... Oh wait, what happened to the Alkari? What happened to the Alkari? Did they just lose all their planets? Are they about to die? I only see one planet left for them. Oh well. I guess they picked too many opponents. We might be able to grab a planet and take it over. I might. Oh yeah, Altair got bombed out. Okay, well that was the plan. If not, we can always just keep cranking our way through the silicoids too. That also works. But we definitely want to get that rich planet next. Give me 2 rich worlds, and then I can finally have some decent shipbuilding. We have stolen pretty much everything from the silicoids, so I think I'm going to turn down spying on them. Yeah, we actually don't have anything to steal from them anymore. So yeah, let's put 2 ticks each with these guys, who were apparently at war with both of them for some reason. I don't even know why we're at war with the Meklar. I guess because they were in an alliance or something. I don't know. We really could use some increased terraforming. Or I guess we have plus 40, which isn't terrible, but it feels like we've been weak in planetology this game. I mean, we have level 49 construction and 44 weapons. We only have 25 planetology. I guess that's because we've been stealing from these other AIs. It's mostly we've just been leeching off the other AIs. All right, anyway, so Nazgul, you're shipbuilding. Mossad, you finished. All right, so you can go back to shipbuilding as well. Iowa and Crimson, I don't think I need to build ships from anymore. They're pretty far away from the front lines. And, yeah. I'm going to have better worlds. Okay, so you... Yeah, do this. You guys give me some research. Maybe we'll get back to doing some actual research for a change. All right, you're still factory building as well. Until we can remax at the higher factory counts. Okay, you're sending pop away, and now we need to design our new ship. All right, so this time we're increasing to higher shield count. Oh yeah, and we can increase up to adamantium for more HP. And do I still want the cloaking device? I think you know what, we have one design that's got the cloaking device. Let's have this one just be more about bombing, or more about ship-to-ship combat. Again, do we have a better weapon than the Megabolt cannon, just out of curiosity? So I could use the Tachyon beam instead. I think I prefer Megabolt, honestly. This is good against lots of small ships, but I'm just not seeing lots of small ships. And I'd rather have a gazillion Megabolts than antimatters. All right. Whoops. Trying to click on the little arrow here. And maybe I'll build a mixture of both of these ships, because like one's better for bombing, one's better at fighting enemy ships. All right, there we go. So this one now has, I wish I had discovered that ECM jammer tech, but this one's got class 7 shields. Oh, that's why it doesn't need cloaking. It's got class 7 shields, so the scatter packs aren't even going to do anything. So I should just be building this ship, honestly. I don't need... It's got way more power, and it doesn't need the cloaking device anymore. So this is probably just the better design at this point. Not that I'm likely to finish one of these in the immediate future. The new design definitely has bombs on it. I always like to put bombs on my huge ships, so they can always... Feels like that way they can always contribute. Like even this ship, even though it's old, it still has 29 antimatter bombs. So all of these can bomb planetary targets quite well. And then we should be able to use this design for a while, unless we would steal something better. Oh, we get the scout on from our scanners. Yeah, they were trying to reinforce the planet, but it didn't work, obviously. All right, Crimson finishes its factories. Iowa's. Now we're finally back to doing some actual research again. Okay, Mossad has already finished its factories. Nazgul is close. Athos also is getting close. All right. Oh, I forgot to put a planet on reserve spending to double this planet's production. So I don't forget. Yeah, I have nothing in there. I have 24 BC in the reserve. All right. So yeah, this planet, it's saying max on factories, but that's only because it can't send more. All right, so you continue sending pop each turn, as many as you can over here. It should just be like 2 more turns. Like 15, 15 gets this basically maxed out. And are we being attacked anywhere? No. So Vox, build those factories. As soon as I've got a planetary shield up here, we'll go. Oh, and if you're unfamiliar with how quickly rich planets can build factories in the late game, they can build an awful lot. We'll probably build well over 100 factories this turn. Yeah, and then you send again 16, 17. Yeah, that should do it. That should max this one out or come super close. All right. These planets also almost done with their factories. That'll do it. And then they can go back to building ships. Also, we should update our rally point to here. By the way, not getting a lot of spying stuff, are we? Okay, let's see if we can... We really want to try to break this if we can. I have no idea why we haven't stolen anything from these guys. All right, is there anything we want from these guys? Nope. Very little interest in stealing anything from these guys. I guess we could just get higher levels of stuff, but it's a low priority. Might as well put it on espionage. These guys, let's get a spy report on too. Orion. Insolence. Okay. Not interested, apparently. The only reason I care about these guys is I don't want them pulling the Clacons into war against me. I would love to talk to the Clacons, but I can't seem to talk to them right now. Yeah, this is just... All these planets in the middle of the map are just spuds. As soon as I take over this planet, maybe we'll go and try to build up Altair, because that would be a valuable spot too. Or we can just keep grinding the silicoids into the dust. If we get to the point where the Clacons are going to pass the silicoids and pop, then we'll have to switch sides here, make peace with the silicoids, and then maybe look to go after the Clacons. But yeah, I'm surprised the Cylons have so much. Maybe they have some really good terraforming tech or something. But the silicoids can't hurt us anymore. Like their bases are kind of irrelevant, and they can't attack our worlds, and their bases are nothing. So it's really just a matter of now getting to a point where we're safe in the council. Not now. Not when we're still making gains against you. Maybe down the road. Alright, so... Alright, we finished factories at a couple of these worlds. Mars now can go back. We'll be able to turn off reserve spending soon. We're not getting attacked anywhere. Alright, so this only needs +1 to max out factories. All right, so yeah, we built well over 100 factories that turn. So watch this. We can build planetary base 1 and planetary shield 1 and planetary shield 2 and 12 missile bases. And that's not even with factories maxed. All right, so that'll max the factories, and that'll get the missile bases done. And now we can turn off reserve spending here. Go back to research. And in fact, what I think we're going to do is we're going to start sending for this planet here, Hercules, right now. Because by the time I can get population transports down there, we'll be ready to take this world. 3 million, all right. Now we finally actually fight at like even odds against these guys too. Let's send 25 million. I don't think I have to go quite as crazy. Should be able to regrow that in a little bit less than 1 turn. All right, so 3 turns. I wish you could scroll on this, but you can't. There's no scroll wheel or anything. All right. 25 million to Hercules. Mars should be about the same. Yeah, little Mars, send 20 million. It's nice having upgraded warp engines because you can send population from so far away. How about Mossad? Is that 3 turns as well? Yep. All right. How about Nazgul? Yep. This is apparently the big turn for sending population. Everything's 3 turns out. All right. Athos, I bet, is 2 turns. Yeah, thought so. How about little Klystron? Thought so. Okay. All right. There goes the... I love seeing the transports on the screen. Like, you see them all moving. It's very intimidating looking. All right. Now we got to go back and fix these planets because they oversent pop. Yeah, there we go. I knew that this would happen, but that's the idea. But you want to send like just barely enough so that it's slightly over, or at least that's how I do it. I'm sure you can do it in another way too. All right, so this will regrow you to full. Same here, +5. Okay, back to shipbuilding. Now you, Athos, can send as well, because now it's 2 turns. That'll do it. And Donatus can send as well. All right, that should do it. That should be enough. All right, meanwhile here on Vox, we're going to be building bases. We can build 15 this turn. And then as soon as we've got 30 bases, we can start cranking the reserve or building ships here. We'll probably do a little bit of both. So, I mean, it's like, this is oversending, I'm sure, but like everything that survives you can use to build up the planet afterwards. So I don't mind oversending. And I also do like to get the planet taken over right away. All right, I really wish I could talk to you guys. These guys won't talk to me at all. They have 1 planet left. Would it be better just to take them over, even at the genocide penalty, just so that they're not have the potential to pull these guys into a war with me? Okay, so we've got another tech to steal here. Oh wait, it's these guys. It's the Neklar. It's not... You know, we should just take weapons to upgrade our weapons tech. That's always useful. Same thing here with these guys, I think. Just take weapons tech. Neutron pellet gun. Keep everybody unhappy with the silicoids. So we're closing in. See, the silicoids have even fallen behind us, but also the Cylons. They're hurting as a result of being at war with us for so long. All right, yeah, these guys don't really have anything that we want. Neither do these guys. Oh, wait, they have class 11 deflectors? Okay. Well, wait, aren't they bad at force fields? Isn't it their worst field? How in the world do they have that? Oh, we can finally talk to the Clacons. Excellent. Oh, they're no longer in alliance with those guys. Excellent. They also have Omega V-bombs, so that's a little scary. Let's get a scout on the Cylons, and then we'll see if we can... All right, I was going to dial them up to ask them to break their treaty with the Alkari, but they're no longer in a treaty with the Alkari. That was the only dangerous thing in this game. Is it worthwhile to try to get an inertial stabilizer? I mean, it could, but since we already have Warp 6 engines, there's less of a need for inertial stabilizer. We already have movement 6, and we already have 4-tile movement in combat, and anything over the 4-tile movement tends to be overkill. So I don't think we really need inertial stabilizer. It would have been good to have earlier in the game, but it's less useful now because we already have very advanced engines. Otherwise, yes, it would be good otherwise. And yeah, it looks like I did oversend to this location, but oh well. Better safe than sorry. So this will get us 30 bases, and I think Vox will be very safe after that. Yeah, so then it's just where do we want to go next after taking this planet? We wanted to get that rich world. So rich world down there that nobody controls. We could also try to stand up Altair with our fleet. You know, just park our fleet over here with a colony ship and just try to build it. We'd actually get the option to rename it too. How much research are we doing right now? We actually are researching at a decent rate. By the way, once we discover a weapons tech, we're going to have like this massive list of weapons to pick from. Atmospheric's big. Hopefully we'll get advanced soil as an option after that. We should... Force fields is no longer that high of a priority. We should increase planetology a little bit in our emphasis. Because getting like higher levels of terraforming is what would really help us in the council. Just trying to think about where we might want to go next. As I said, from here, it might be just keep grinding down the silicoids. Maybe, but I actually kind of like having the silicoids as my opponent because everybody dislikes them. So I probably don't want to reduce the silicoids population too much further. Just like occasionally take a world to keep relations high with everybody else. Yeah, it might make more sense just to grab some of these. Like we could grab this. Oh wait, no, that's a Cylon planet. Never mind. There's someone I'm trying to cultivate as an ally. But like, there's a lot of weakly held planets here in the middle of the map. We could take Mechlon actually. That's the planet maybe we should go for, because they do have one other planet way up here at the top side of the map. We could maybe take this, and then, you know, that's a very strong planet. Like, if we have Altair and Mechlon, that would be nice. Well, let's grab this one first. Gives us a base to operate from. Yeah, I'm no longer very scared by what these guys have. And this is a weaker planet than the one we just conquered anyway. Probably going to fire at this stack again, and we can just repeat the exact same thing we did last time. Yeah. And we can just retreat from this. Yep, so by having a second stack, it's like we don't even take damage. Oh, they're going to try now, but it's too late. Once we bomb them out, the missiles disappear. They only have 30 pop? Okay, well, maybe this was overkill a bit. There we go. Even the old ship's contributing. The harder beam. When in doubt, planetology is good. Higher planetology increases... Oh, this one's... Oh, so they've got the crazy force field tech. Can we get that? No, it's a lower penetration, but that does clear out. All right, we have 197 against 30. That may be overkill. This may be somewhat overkill. As I said, I am used to fighting at some horrendous disadvantage on Impossible. Like, it's very normal for me to have some horrible, horrible disadvantage in terms of the ground technology. Yeah, we didn't capture any tech because we already have their whole tech. Oh well, better to send too much than not enough. Again, I don't want an alliance, but I can probably get a non-aggression pact with them. So let's see if we can get that. All right, good. If they weren't erratic, I'd sign them up for trade, but with them being erratic, that's not going to work very well. See, look, we're all the way up to restless with these guys. They really, really, really want... Oh, they actually have a inertial stabilizer. They really want to get peace with us badly, but I don't want to give it to them. Yeah, they still have the class 11 deflectors. On the plus side, this does mean that now we've cleared out the other stuff that we can take. So force fields with them for sure. Oh, they're back to being allied with the Clacons again? Okay. Back to being allied again. All right, well, let's see if we can fix this. Back to being allied again. What? When you have broken so many treaties. I don't know what that means. All right. All right, these birds are... We need to get rid of these birds before they cause more trouble. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I think we just take them out and we just suffer the genocide penalty in diplomacy, but we don't, but like, who cares? All right, so anyway, we've got this other planet. I want Vox to feed the reserve for right now, so we can stand up this world more quickly. Yeah, we need to get the factories, but yeah, there's a lot of factories to build here. All right, so how many turns do we have before this arrives? 2 turns, okay. Their defenses are pathetic, so we'll hold here for 1 turn. Let's just send, it's just however long it takes to get popped to that planet. Probably 3 turns to get it down here. I want these guys out of the game before they bring the Clacons down on my head. So we're just gonna remove them right now. I'll take the genocide penalty, but then I can just take a silicoid world and it'll bounce back. People will like me again. Also, we have plenty of time before the next council vote. These guys are getting on my nerves. We should be able to take them over just with 1 send from these planets. I mean, it's not like they don't... I mean, like, they kind of deserve this. They're the ones who picked the fight with me, so I don't feel bad about this. I was like, well, you know, you guys are the ones who asked for it, so... Let's just get them out of the game, ASAP. All right. So hold here while this planet refits, and then I don't even think we need to send that much. I mean, these guys are so pathetic as compared to who I've actually been fighting recently. I also do want to design a new colony ship. Clear that. So, toxic, or what is it? Radiated colony base. All right. Colony 6. Not so. Colony R6, because it's radiated. This will be very cheap to build. And we can probably build it from here when it's on a turn where it's not feeding the reserve. Well, we're trying to stand up these word planets right now, but soon enough we should be able to try to take over Altair, which is currently not being defended by anyone. Oh, we finally got a scout on Orion, which is not close to us. There's a rich planet down there. At least the silicoids have picked up some more planets here, which should keep them in 2nd place on pop for the time being. All right. So I guess we don't have to put quite that much in the reserve, but I don't mind stacking up some reserve spare for the time being. All right, so it's going to take a couple turns to get this planet up to size. Well, not really. It builds 50 factories a turn, so it only needs like 2 more turns and it'll be at max factories. All right, so we're still 2 turns away from hitting that, so these ships can hold over Hercules for the time being. We're like slowly trying to build these new ships. But I'll have 2 rich worlds and then they can both be used for shipbuilding. Actually, the smaller one probably not so much. The larger one, yes. The one I have right now would be very good for shipbuilding. guess I'll update my rally order to there. Yeah, this one, Vox, will be a very good world for shipbuilding too. Do 1 or 2 more turns, and then Hercules, once it has its defenses built, this planet probably feeds the reserve because it's only size 50. Although once atmospheric terraforming comes in, toxic planets I think get plus 30, so I think it goes to, it's either 70 or 80 base pop after that. Although I guess this is with plus 40 terraforming, so this was a pretty lousy planet at the start. All right, is there anything I'm missing on some of these other worlds? I just want to make sure like my backline planets are doing research now, which it appears that they are. I actually have a lot of small planets. I have very few large ones in this game. Yeah, we're actually doing research at a pretty good rate now. And atmospheric terraforming's in the percentages, plus ECM 6, which will be nice too. I could just blow up the planet, but why just blow it up when we can take it over? Like, why not? It's gonna, not like it's hard to do. All right, we'll just auto this. They're gonna run. Actually fast enough to catch up to and kill that ship, even without the high energy focus. Normally you need high energy focus to be able to do that. I guess we just have enough. All right, just like slowly making more of these. Oh, this planet didn't remax in population. I must have set the sliders wrong. I obviously messed up last turn. Oh well, not that big a deal. Okay, where are we getting attacked at? Nowhere. Hercules still needs another couple turns to finish its factories, though. Or not. It'll finish on this turn. These rich planets remax so quickly. And you get started on your shield. All right, so I do need to hold some ships over this planet. We'll keep the harder beams and 2 of these. We'll send the bombers forward. Shouldn't have much difficulty taking this. And that'll be it for the Alkari. And then we're going to have to hit a silicoid planet to restore relations. So maybe we go for this one. Then we'll turn around and hit this planet, Volantis, so that we can restore relations. Then we'll see where we go from there. Sorry, Alkari. Oh, maybe we'll be able to get... Oh, you know what? If we're lucky, we'll be able to get the Class 11 deflectors and the hyperspace communications. Hyperspace communication's not that great. You can move, you can reroute things when they're in hyperspace. There's actually some exploits you can do with that. You can send a whole bunch of population off-world and then just have the population transports like floating around in space until you get that, send them to a target. That requires a lot of micromanagement, but you can do it. It's more the deflector shields will be really nice. We haven't actually built any of the... We haven't actually built any of the Megabolt 6s yet, have we? So we could redesign to have Class 11 shields, which will just make them completely invulnerable to Scatterpack 7s. Yeah, we haven't actually built any of this design yet. The other thing is I was hoping we could get... All right, so we have... All right, well, the Cylons certainly have a lot of tech, don't they? That's a lot of weapons tech in particular. They also have Doom Virus, which is a little scary. So, yeah... They have a lot of tech, even more tech than we have. But let's try to stay on their good side for right now, shall we? We can stop spying with these guys. They're going to be dead in a turn. We don't need to spy with them. Let's try to get a fresh scout on these guys. And we'll put an extra click on these guys. Have they come up with anything new? They just have inertial stabilizer. All right, well. Put 1 tick with them. Soil enrichment. I'm hoping we can get advanced soil, honestly. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, is advanced soil enrichment over just the normal soil enrichment. All right. Wait, did I actually not send my fleet? No, I sent the fleet forward. I thought for a second I didn't, and all my guys were just going to die horribly. So this planet has 8 points of shielding. We've been going up against planets with 15. They have Merculate missiles. We've been going up against Scatterpacks. Scatterpack 7 is 7 Merculates at once. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Hopefully... Alright, so this planet right now has 26 pop, 184 factories. We could have actually... well, we killed all but 7 people. Oops. I don't think these guys had anything we wanted, if I remember. So we'll just keep taking planetology. Yeah, I think we've got these. Really would love to pull that, yeah, I mean, this is obscene. So how big is our advantage here? Let's just calculate. So hand phaser is plus 25, I think. We have powered armor, which is plus 30, and adamantium's plus 5, so that gets canceled out by them being the defender. We have like plus 50 or plus 60 here. All right, give me that shield tech. So they've been eliminated, been completely destroyed. We get a huge hit in relations with everyone. Yay, we got it! Class 11 deflectors. Excellent. That's what we wanted. It would seem both our empires share a common enemy. Well, they didn't like that. Okay. They apparently did not like that. Alright. That was not what I was hoping for. So apparently they have now declared war. Alright, so here's the dangerous thing though. We right now the Klakons will vote against us and the Silicoids will vote against us in the council. So we would need the Cylons. But if we cultivate this, well, they're erratic is the problem. So what we need to do is we need to drop the Silicoids below the Klakons and pop and then sign peace so that they'll then side with us. So we need to hit the Silicoids really hard in these upcoming turns, drop them below the Klakons, then sign peace, and then go after the Klakons after that. Obviously, every planet that we take over helps us out. All right, so we can scrap this Megabolt 6 and redesign it the same general design. But now we can put class 11 shields on it. Jeez, okay. Definitely don't need a cloaking device now. Now it's just invulnerable against pretty much anything. I don't even think we need ECM on this either. Well, it takes up very little space, so we'll pick it up. All right, we just want the auto repair and the battle scanner. Battle scanner is so small. Like, look at this. It takes up 47 space. It's like, okay. Now, do we have a better weapon than the Megabolt? I don't think we do. I think this is still the best weapon we can put on here. It's that or the, yeah, it's still just that or the Tachyon beam, so I'd rather have the Megabolts because of their +2 attack level. All right, this is going to look very similar to what we had before, just with now 11 points of shielding, which is really crazy. And yeah, antimatter bombs. So I'm liking the 40 antimatter bombs. That's been working pretty nicely. They don't take up much space. And now we're just going to put a lot of these cannons on. All right. Dang it. Come on. Got to get that Hyper-V. There we go. All right. So now we have 64 Megabolt cannons on here. And class whatever shields. Not too shabby. Oh, now I got to reset my planets to build these. Not the colony ship. All right. No, see, I don't want to sign peace with the Silicoids yet because I want them not to be my council. So, like right now, the Silicoids are my council vote opponent, and they would vote against me, and the Klakons vote against me. So I need to get them. I need to drop them below the. I need to drop them below the Klakons in population, and then we'll sign peace. So that's the plan there. All right. So are we being attacked anywhere? Not at the moment. Fox has been pumping the reserve. So unfortunately, the Cylons have set up shop here at Altair. Well, let's ignore, for the time being, that's whatever. We need to stand up Buddhists, where I bombed out most of the factories, and finish standing up Hercules. So I just need a couple turns to finish here. I've got reserve spending to help them both out, thanks to having that rich planet. This planet, all right, so can't quite build the planetary shield in one turn. Can't quite. And now Buddhists. So it's going to take a couple turns to get these planets set up. The other nice thing is having... how many factories survived? Not a ton. We need to build 400-ish factories. All right. So we just need to hold here for a couple turns. Then we'll start hitting some of these planets. We probably need to take about 2 of these. And maybe if we get lucky, we'll pop atmospheric terraforming. Like, we need to pop like 2 or 3 of these, then we can sign peace, and then we can flip them around into an ally. All right, we're being attacked at Hercules with a very pathetic fleet. Yeah, we've got quite a few. We can build 11 missile bases. Is that going to be there this turn? Okay, so I think we're fine there. Note that the planet at Altair got chased off as well. You know what? Let's build this, and we'll see if we can set up shop here. Like, we can chase away whoever else is trying to, and we'll see if we can set up shop there, because I think I can defend all these. Then we'll just have to pour in population from nearby planets. But for a base 140 size planet, that's pretty worthwhile. We won't need reserve spending anymore at Hercules. Hercules will be okay. Have you ever played Dwarf Fortress? No. I've looked at it, but I don't think it quite appeals to me. At least we're being left alone at Buddhist. All right, so what do we steal if we get a chance with these guys? Probably computers. These would both be upgrades, so it would be computers. I mean, Omega... So this is what's scary. They have Omega V-Bomb. That is enough to get through my otherwise very strong planetary shields. That actually is scary, and I don't know what's on their designs. Still hoping not to fight these guys too much just yet. Yeah, it's a little bit of a shame that the nearby planets are the rich ones. Alright, this is... I mean, I'll fight this battle, but this is not a serious threat. They're almost certainly just going to run. I have the colonies. Oh, no, they're not going to run. Alright, well then. You got anything scary on these designs? Not really. I guess the shark is the best target because it's not cloaked. We'll get their colony ship out of there. I have no idea why they're not running. Alright. Yeah, nice try. That missile volley will kill that, so we'll just focus on the other ships now. Yeah, you better run. What did I say? Computer tech? It was computers? Yeah. Alright, that's a better jammer tech. Get them mad at the silicoids. I know I've been directing everyone at the silicoids. Alright, so Hercules got its shield up. Let's get a few more bases there. Alright, oh, we got... attack here. What is this? Okay. We'll build one scout. I'll just build a base to make sure that what we have is contemporary. All right, this is... Where am I getting attacked by the Clacons? This could be scary. I have no idea what's on these ships. We've got 3 turns, so we're just going to build bases because I have no idea what's on these ships. I want to make sure I've got as many bases as possible. You'd think they'd go after Iowa or Athos, but no. Going after Mossad, which can build 4 per turn. We did just build a new one of our new designs, which is kind of cool. All right. So Hercules, I think I want 1 or 2 more turns of base building there. Buddhist, we're still building up. This is going to take a few more turns to build this up. Because what's 5 times? This is like 400 factories is what it maxes out at. And it's a long way away from that. All right, well, keep the mega bolts here. Let's move the bombers back. Start getting ready to hit one of these other. Start getting ready to hit Volantis. Want to hit this soon. I think the colony ship. I don't want to try to do too many things at once. So let's hold the colony ship for right now. Let's try to get ready to take over some of these silicoid planets. In fact, I can probably start sending pop here right now, like 3 turns out down to Volantis. Let's start doing that now. And then we'll try to hit this in 3 turns. As I said, I have to drop them below the Clacons. Then we'll see if we can sign peace with them. I'm pretty sure they're very willing to sign peace, but they have to have a lower pop than the Clacons. 3 turns. We also should get atmospheric terraforming to pop any turn now. And then Mars should probably also be 3 turns. Nope, only 2. Okay. My little scout. Look at how fast these ships are. Run away! I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. Well, we killed something. I figured they'd run as soon as that scout died. No. Oh, wait, I built an... Oh, man. Oh, well. I was like, oh, no, I built another... I built another colony ship. Oh, well. That's okay. Now I've got 2. Well, maybe we'll get to use them someday. All right, so Mossad is just building... Well, I mean, we'll be up to 40 bases. I have to feel like that's hopefully good enough. We do still have scatter. It's just... If they have Omega Vs on... If they like stocked one of these designs with nothing but Omega Vs, we could be in trouble, but not much we can do about that right now. All right, so we're squeezing out 30 factories a turn here. So this is like 4 to 5 turns away, and then we have to build the bases after that. Fortunately, it's getting ignored by everybody for right now, so that's kind of a plus. Wait, I left my... Wait, no, I did that backwards. The bombers are supposed to go over here. The ship-to-ship... these are supposed to be over here. These are the ones that can actually fight to some degree. All right, Hercules now has 18 bases. That's probably enough, honestly. So now you can start feeding the reserve. Fox, you can now go over to shipbuilding. Yeah, 7 turns. Okay. Let's have you start shipbuilding, because we've got a planet to feed the reserve. And we want to continue sending pop to Volantis. 2 turns. Again, now we will not suffer horrendous casualties, so... You just keep building bases. This doesn't have to be exact. We're at this point in time in the game where, like, I stopped trying to measure everything to, like, the absolute perfect amount. And it's like, okay, if we're, like, slightly more go over, then we'll feed the reserve. Okay, this should be enough population to take this planet. Should be, now that we're not at some humongous disadvantage, as I just said. And what is this planet? Oh, this planet is just one of our little worlds. I can send pop next turn to there. Yeah, okay. Can they get there in 1 turn? No. So what we have to do is we have to send the harder beams first. I'm still getting value out of those. This gets there in 1 turn though, right? Oh no, it takes 2 turns. Oh, that's slightly problematic because those bombers are over at Buddhist and they won't get there fast enough. Okay, that's going to be annoying. I hope I have enough ships to take this. Oops, I kind of messed up. You know what we can do? Hold on. Instead of moving to here, we can just do that, and then they can get there in 2 turns. Whew! Okay. By not stopping at Hercules, they can get there in 2 turns. All right. That was almost a big whoopsie. Otherwise, I would have had a whole bunch of population transports going and getting slaughtered in space. Sure, I didn't want to fight these guys anyway. They only have 1 vote to cast in the council, but there's innumerable times I've won or lost the game by 1 vote. Wait, are they getting ready to... Oh, is this the erratic declaring war? Is this an erratic nation just declaring war? Yep. Well, that's great. Maybe I will need these guys' vote. See, this is why I have to flip these guys around into an ally. Otherwise, I'm in a lot of trouble, but I have to knock them out so they are not the person I'm up against. There's some real danger here. For as strong as we are, if everyone votes against us, we will lose in the next council vote. So, as I said, have to take a couple more planets from these guys, drop them below the Clacons or the Cylons and pop. I was kind of hoping the Cylons would help me out. I mean, they are at war with the Clacons, but apparently they just decided for being erratic, they're just going to declare war. So, okay, whatever. At least we have 10 turns still to try to flip that around before the next vote. I cannot wait to get to 1/3 population for a veto block. I cannot wait to get there. I'm not that far off, but we're not there yet. We'll have to get through this next vote. This is probably the last vote where we can lose the game. I don't think anyone's in a position to actually beat me, like on the battlefield. It's just, can I survive in the council? And hopefully that's the case. All right, so you're on reserve spending. We're still building you up here. Come on, atmospheric terraforming. It's been in the percentages for the last couple turns. I guess it's still not that high of a chance, but we're getting there. All right, Buddhist, we're keeping a couple ships there. Hercules. I should have sent that forward last turn too, shouldn't I? This is going to be 1 turn behind. Well, you can go hang out over there with these guys. Donatus, you can send Pop as well down here. Little old planet. All right. I mean, we should be able to take this over, and then we'll see what we can do about this, and then we'll keep going from there. This being a poor world, it's less valuable, but I'm curious to see what's going to be on these. Oh, there's a rich world down here too. How large is that planet down there? Is this it? Oh, it's a spud world. It's not worth trying to take over right now. Not owned by anyone. The Cylons have high enough tech that I'm not sure I'd have good luck stealing from them. Their computer tech actually outdoes mine. We can at least turn espionage on with them. Go back to hide. These guys could be helpful. At least, I mean, they have very little pop. Like, they barely even register, but it's still a vote. So, and we would steal computer tech if we have a choice from them. Okay. With the Cylons, it would have to be computer tech as well. All right, we got a battle coming up. Let's see if we can make our way through this. Like, we're in good shape. It's just this next council vote's going to be tricky. All right, so what do they have on these ships? That's going to be the big determinant. All right, they have a lot of speed on them. All right, thank God. They do not have Omega Vs, so they can't hurt us. They have cloaking, they have warp dissipator. They're using a lot of warp dissipators, and they do have good speed on their ships, but thank goodness they don't have Omega Vs. Tachyon beam is not scary. We have enough shielding that that won't hurt us. Alright, so we'll just fire at, I guess we'll fire at this Knight stack because they only have 2 points of shielding. I still have the Scout too. I mean, we... yeah, good luck with that. Alright, so the Klakon's not that scary based on their current designs. Oh, we actually have a pretty big fleet here. They've got 27 larges. That's not nothing. But they just have, they have Megabolt Cannon. Okay. That said, this ship has so much shielding, it's, like, it can't even be damaged by bases. And then I've got my bomber ship here. Hopefully this will be a missile lure. They might fire up my colony ship too. You never know. Alright, I still do want to get to the planet's surface as quickly as possible to start taking out some of the bases. I just killed 2 of them right there. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, everybody seems to be firing at this design. Ow, that was a lot of guns. Let's get you out of there. Oh no, actually I wanted to fire at this. Done. Alright. Let's see, so fire at that, fire at that. Yeah, this stack is not nothing. And this is the stack that has very few guns on it. That's part of the issue too. Yeah, they actually killed one of the ships. What's on this ship design again? 8 megabolt cannons. Yeah, that's actually a lot of guns. And remember, this is my bomber design, so it's lacking in ship-to-ship weaponry. That'll stop that scatterpack missile from hitting. Alright, so we lost 1 ship. If we don't lose any more... Oh, how fast is this ship? We might be able to just run around in circles while we regenerate. It's only speed 2, so yeah, we can probably just run and, like, outrange them and regenerate health while they're chasing us. Yeah, that ship's on 19 HP. Hopefully it can be fast enough to dodge for a turn or 2. Yeah, they might be retreating because they went back into cloaking mode. I'm fine with that. Get the heck out of there. And so my ship doesn't take more damage. But I can't retreat here because I don't have enough to kill that stack if this is not here. Ha, we were able to get our cloak back on. Nice. That reduced the damage we took. Alright, that stack's gone now. Just like running in circles, regenerating health. I'm just going to stay cloaked and regen health for a turn. I don't want to lose another ship. I mean, that got down to 19 HP, but... Alright, I think we're just about good now. I was hoping I could hit that before it retreated, but oh well. Oh, they ran away. All right, we lost one ship. Woo! That was close. Oh, we got the inertial stabilizer, but I don't think we're going to use it. All right. I think we're at the point where we want to frame the Clacons. They're now the biggest threat. Ooh, deep penetration. Computer tech. Nice. Battle Computer 7. Let's direct them at the silicoids still. Alright, so we could upgrade to Herculars. Plasma cannon. Oh, I like disruptors. These are a fun weapon. They take up a lot of space, but they do a lot of damage. They're really fun with the high energy focus. You can hit people from 5 tiles away on the screen. Yeah, we'll go for this. Alright, so we have the exact same ground technology as the silicoids now, so they just have +5 for being the defender. So we should kill them at roughly a 1-to-1. A little bit less than 1-to-1, because they're the defender. They should kill like 25% higher than I kill, so I should finish with like 80 soldiers left, roughly. Alright, 87. Well, whatever they recently discovered, we now have it. No, the Megabolts are actually doing pretty well. Hercular, well, I already have, I don't know. I haven't seen ships that have like such high shielding that I need Hercular missiles that badly. Alright, so we took over that planet successfully. Are we getting attacked anywhere? Volantis is getting attacked from everywhere. Alright, the good news is these ships don't have much on them. We know that these are not dangerous ship designs, thank goodness, because otherwise we'd be in a lot of trouble if they were. Alright, let me just cycle through. So I'm still going to build more bases here, but I don't think I have to do like emergency reserve spending. I think I'm okay. So we'll continue to build ships at our main worlds. And Dunatis, you can pump Volantis full of extra population. Actually, no, it's already at max population. Okay. We're just going to have to defend for a few turns here. Hercules, you keep feeding the reserve. Buddhist, you keep getting reserved. At least this planet's close to finishing its factories, and then we can start putting the bases up. We actually have a decent chunk of our fleet over here defending this planet. Once we can... I would actually like quite a lot of bases here because this is kind of in a combat zone. Also, if the Alkari started hitting me here, I'd be in trouble because like I'm strong against their... I have like enough defenses to stop their bases, but I would have trouble in fleet-to-fleet combat against them. All right, meanwhile, so we've got... So look at this. Now the silicoids are dropping low. We actually need to, but we need to get them lower than the Clacons. That could be difficult to do in the upcoming turns. Oh boy. If only the Cylons hadn't declared war. If only they hadn't declared war. Because I'm worried that in this upcoming vote, everyone's going to vote against me. Well, the Meklars won't, and I might need their vote. They have 1 vote to cast, but... Oh wait, they're allied with the silicoids, so they might not cast a vote for me. Otherwise, if I can't get someone to vote for me, then if everyone votes against me, then I have to have a 3rd veto block, and I was not especially close to that last time. So I'm going to have to take some more silicoid planets. That's definitely what we have to do. So yeah, just have to keep grinding them down, taking more worlds. I'd feel safer if I could take like 2 more. Every planet I take is like -1 vote for them and +1 for me. Because it's not enough just to drop them below me. I have to drop them below the Clacons. Alright, well, we got work to do. I'm going to take a couple turns here. Fortunately, the Cylons have not been coming after me yet. Now it is worthwhile spying on them, because now we have computer tech equivalent to them. So now it is worthwhile. Against these guys, it's actually more worthwhile to steal on from them than the Clacons. Clacons I would want to take, I guess, construction. Let's keep 1 tick running with them, but we'll put the rest against these guys. Because they have a lot of really good stuff. What would we take from them? Probably weapons, and see if we could just pull a like the trifocus plasma or plasma cannon or something. Yeah, probably would just take weapons if we steal from them. So we definitely can get peace with the silicoids whenever we want, but as long as they're our opponent, they'll always vote for themselves. So that doesn't really, as I said, doesn't really do a whole lot. At least this planet had more factories, so this will get up to speed more quickly. And then we'll have to hit this. Since this is where we've got the fleet right now, let's move our relocate orders there. We do have some more ships in about to finish. Like I'm close to getting another. I've got another one of these ships about to finish, and then 2 more close in the production queue. How close is Buddhist to finishing it? It's still a ways away, unfortunately. This one's not that close to finishing its factories. I do not have advanced soil, no. Atmospheric terraforming has been in the percentages for a long time now. I keep waiting for this to pop. It's like 20 to 25% every turn, because it's double what the numbers here say. I mean, that helps me a lot. I mean, that's worth several more votes that's worth like another vote in the council, maybe 2. Because I actually have quite a few planets that are hostile. Like if you look at the environments, I have Inferno, Toxic, Barren, Toxic, Tundra. We'll definitely be able to take over 1 more planet. I don't know if we'll be able to take over 2 more. I might just have to blow up 1 planet for the silicoids to drop their population. Alright, we can just auto this. They're gonna run. Okay. Nice. Alright, we're still getting attacked here at Volantis. Iowa also getting attacked, but we'll have 19 bases. That should be plenty. Theoretically, at least. Alright, Buddhist. I'm actually using up my reserve spending. Like I was putting quite a bit into the reserve, but I've run that down. I think I actually have to put another planet on the reserve. Maybe have to put you on reserve for another turn. Oh, what is this? What is this attack? 4 turns? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't able to double the production there this turn. Yeah, I'm trying to build up these planets and then hit this world, I guess, just because of its location. They did manage to get 42 bases on this planet, which is, you know, it's an awful lot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to drop the silicoid population below the Clacons, so I really need a way to get out of this. Oh, they're back. They're up to Wary right now, because they are still at war with the silicoids. Let's see if we can get them out of this war, because that's all I really need to do to avoid losing the game. I'm willing to give them basically anything. Well, hold on. Let's advance the turn, because then I'll have some reserve spending. They might ask for some reserve money for a peace treaty, and it would also be helpful if I shoot down more of their ships. If they can see that like they're helpless at doing anything to my planets, they're more willing to sign peace. Let's hit that Pegasus stack. That'll kill that stack pretty good. We'll retreat on the next turn. Just keep firing at different stacks. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that stack out of there. Well, we certainly killed enough of their ships. I mean, we killed a lot of their ships for the sacrifice of that brave scout too. Again, this is whatever. See if we can stop them before they get away. Looks like we were fast enough to reach them. That was a lot of shots, but we did kill them. Okay, don't run. Hey, we blew up a ship. Oh, cool. Now we're at war with them, too. Now we're at war with them, too. Okay. Great. That's just great. All right. So these guys are at wary, which is as high as relations can climb if you are actively at war. Also, where the heck is my atmospheric terraforming? It's been in the percentages for so many turns now without actually popping. And then we also are going to get a useless range tech. Yeah, we really have not gotten a lot of good planetology stuff, have we? All right, anyway, so we can now stop building bases endlessly here. Are we getting attacked at any other unexpected location? No. All right. Can we please get out of this war with these guys? Have to try again in a couple turns. We might want to have to offer them tribute and just need them not to be at war with us. Have 8 turns until the next council vote? Jeez. If only the Cylons had not decided to be... they have improved robotics 6. Okay, so now we want to try to steal that. If only they had not declared war on me. If only I could get the Clacons to pass the Silicoids in population. Otherwise, I'm not sure how we avoid a council loss here. Everyone just constantly declares war on me. It's like no matter what I do, they keep attacking. So this can get up to 450 factories here. As I said, it might just be like if we get down to the last couple turns, it might just be blow up a whole bunch of silicoid planets. Even though that's not my preferred course of action, just destroy a couple worlds to knock their population down. Like we could just annihilate the poor planet because we don't care about that. As soon as this is not getting attacked every turn, just like blow this up. That's 100 less pop for them. Take over this one because we're running out of turns here. There's always the big population shuffle. Yep, that's in an emergency, yes. It's a little cheesy, so I try to avoid that, but that is an option as well. All right, this is almost maxed out. I just need like 2 more turns to max factories here. Then I can build because I want to free up these ships for more combat duty, but I also, like, it's pointless if I then lose this planet. Just need this atmospheric terraforming to come in, too. As I said, it's worth like another 1 or 2 council votes to have that come in. As soon as I know that this planet is not getting attacked next turn, I'll go hit Omicron and bomb that out. I think I also have some more ships finishings shortly. 2 turns here. All right, another 2 turns at Athos. Vox, I also want to go back to shipbuilding because it has a ship like half finished, but I need that reserve spending to pump up these recent conquests. There we go, finally. 200 BC to normalize. Okay. Doom virus is the only option to advance the tree. That sucks. That sucks. That means no advanced soil. Ooh. Hold on. I'm looking at I'm going to look at the Master of Orion tech ladder here. Doom virus. Did I really miss plus 50 end? Oh my god. Here, look at this, you guys. This is the worst dice roll. So this is the ladder. This is the tier of the ladder that we're on. We missed plus 50 terraforming and we missed advanced soil because we got Doom virus as our only option. Advanced soil would be so good here. So we're gonna have to maybe try to steal soil enrichment. I think the Cylons have it. Man, that's a tough dice roll to get this utterly useless tech instead of critically useful stuff. Yeah, as I said, that's an oucher. But controlled toxic is useless. We already have controlled radiated. It does not advance the tree. Literally our only option. All right, well, anyway. We got, all right, so I wanted to see, so there's one attack incoming, but not for 2 turns. So I think we have time to slip over here, bomb this, and then come back to meet this attack at Volantis. We also have another Clackon attack incoming at Iowa. I mean, do we have to build more? I guess we should. This is so close to them. We might as well build more bases. Just to be safe. We never know. They might come up with something that's more dangerous. And it is right on their border. All right, so my original 6 planets were all non-hostile, but then there's a bunch of other hostile ones here. All right, so you keep running this until it says clean, right? Doesn't it change to say clean? Well, anyway, yeah, there it is. So that'll finish terraforming there. Same here. Like these little planets will benefit a lot from the atmospheric terraforming. All right, there. Volantis does not need atmospheric terraforming. It'll just build 50 factories this turn. But Vox's, I mean, it's only Baron, which doesn't do much. I think you only get plus 10 pop for being, from going from Baron to minimal. But hey, we get out of the hostile penalty at least. Hercules is going to benefit a lot more because it's toxic. Yeah, that should add a bit. And then Buddhist also will not get a ton, but we'll get some. And we want to reserve spend there. So this will get me some more population on these worlds. Will definitely help. All right, so the other thing I said was should be able to bomb this out, hopefully. And then make it back. Because this is pretty close. Yeah, everything can make it there. So let's go ahead. We'll send them forward. We do not appear to be getting attacked here this turn, so I think we're okay. And then, so we're just going to destroy this planet because it's a poor world. We don't really care about it. And then we'll come back and then we'll try to hit this planet. Maybe we can then, you know what? We have these colony ships. Maybe we can rebuild afterwards, but that's the goal. All right. So we're still waiting. Let's hit this planet, bomb it out. That will increase relations with these guys, and then maybe we can get a treaty with them. Maybe. As far as the Cylons go, we're still hoping to pull that robotics. They have soil enrichment, but they have like so many different things in here. It will be hard to pull that, whereas improved robotics is like 1 out of 2 if we could pull that. Next council vote is like in 8 turns. It's not far off. 7 turns. So yeah, we're gonna have to try. Here. I mean, there's 40 bases here. Like, this is not... The fact that they managed to build 40 bases on a poor world is pretty impressive, honestly. So this will probably just be a missile soak. Yeah, as expected. See, this base can't hurt this ship because they're still using Scatterpack Vs, which do 10 damage, and this new design, the Megabolt, has 11 points of shielding, so it literally can't even take damage from... Alright, so we can literally retreat every other ship, and then this can just take out the... Well, I think we'll need to get at least 1 or 2 hits in with this ship. But we could... Yeah, okay. So their stuff is no longer scary. It's just not. We've worked around their scatter pack, so we can just destroy a whole bunch of their worlds if we have to avoid the council vote. Hey, anyway, welcome. Any chance you can upload the .text technology letter file to your website? Yeah, actually, the one I've been showing on stream. I can definitely do that. I'll see if I can do that later today and just put it on my Master of Orion page, because it is a very useful resource. All right, yeah, so they're going to fire at this, but... All right. That was 100 pop. There's actually 300 factories on here. Oh... If we bomb this, we're just accepting that we're never gonna build this up. Yeah, it's okay. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, they apparently sent something to Volantis. Okay. They apparently sent a fleet, even though it wasn't queued up. Let's I knew I shouldn't have sent everything forward. And they had like nothing there either. Okay. Alright, we'll just leave a couple ships behind. I knew I shouldn't have sent everything forward. That's my bad. This is easily enough to defend this. Okay, now apparently they have more ships over this planet for some reason. They evidently redid their go-to orders. This ship is really just here to serve as missile bait. Oh, they're actually firing at my ships that can actually take damage this time. Probably going to lose a ship here. That's okay, though. It's a sufficient penalty for screwing up. Yep, thought so. That's alright. I messed up last turn, so it's fair punishment to lose a ship for it. Should survive this volley, though. There's enough that now I shouldn't take damage from that. Yeah, enough to survive, fortunately. There we go. And now this time we discover... Alright, let's just go for Battle Computer 9. Alright. They didn't even end up attacking me that time, so what the heck? They didn't even end up attacking me that time. Alright. So I don't know if the population didn't update or what, because it seems to be, maybe it updates, maybe it takes a turn or two to update. Alright, well we need to start sending pop to this next planet, because I do want to grab this one, Darien. So I need to start sending right now. It'll take like 2 turns to get down there. I should have queued that up sooner, shouldn't I? The extra ships above the planet were the ones. Okay. 3 turns? Ooh, okay. That's a little bit annoying. Actually, this planet actually gained a fair bit of population, didn't it? For once, I want to grow the pop first. I rarely get this many texts and calls while I'm playing, but... Okay. Alright. I'm just trying to play up to this council vote, because it's coming up in a couple turns, and that's, you know, it's kind of a delicate situation. Alright, let's see if we can sign peace with these guys right now. This is like the moment where we have the best odds to get peace, because we just hit the... we just hit the silicoids. All right. Here. Crimes against their empire. All right, we got it. We got it, you guys. We gave them an advanced tech, but we got the peace treaty. So now, whoo, now we're good. Now we should survive the next council vote, because they'll vote for us and not the silicoid. So now I can stop racing to like drop silicoid pop before this council vote. They're at war with the silicoid, so they won't vote for them, and that should get us through this vote, thankfully. All right, now we can stop. Now we can stop, like, stressing out here. And these next couple turns I can play not as aggressive fashion. All right, here. They might, let's see if they end up attacking us. I don't know if they will. I'm just going to keep building factories for a turn, regardless. All right. Let's wait for one turn now, because I don't want to hit the silicoids too hard, or else I'll be up against the Clacons in the election, which now I don't want. Let's just get through this council vote, and then we should be safe after that. If I had advanced soil, I wouldn't even be at risk in a situation like this. All right, so Vox terraformed and then apparently grew to larger size all in one turn. This planet, yeah, let's grow the pop first. I want the extra pop first, which is a kind of a rarity, but I'm actually more concerned about pop than factories right now. All right, rebuild that. Let's move the rest of this fleet back here to Volantis, so we actually have our core fleet back here to defend. All right, Fox is still feeding the reserve. I'll do one more turn of feeding the reserve there. Buddhist should be able to finish its factories. All right, thank goodness. All right, now I'm starting to get more of these ships too. This Megabolt 6 is really, it's very hard for the AI to damage them. So like the Megabolt does 2 to 20 damage. Well, 11 of that gets cut out by this design, and it has a lot of guns on it, unlike some of my previous designs. Unlike this bomber design, which is mostly just bombs. Yeah, see, they're sticking around because they want to come kill my colony ship. I think this is the most dangerous. Yeah, the whale is the most dangerous of these. Yeah, I can actually shoot them through the cloaking with this design, as opposed to this design, which doesn't do much damage. Alright, let's get the colony ships out of there. Oh wow, that ship's pretty well armored. Oh wait, yeah, that's actually my better of the two designs. That whale ship's pretty well armored. Only 4 points of shielding, but I guess it does have adamantium armor, which is pretty good. Let's finish you off. I don't want you getting away. I think they're going to run now. I mean, we killed a decent number of ships here. Yeah, I figured they'd run. Turn off espionage on Clacons. Ooh, okay. Get a lot of stuff to steal. Remember, they have improved robotics 6, so we gotta go for that, if we can pull it. That's unfortunate. Let's send them after the silicoids, because they're still my colony, still my opponent. Yeah, I need to turn off spying with the Clacons. Thank you for that. That's very important. So for the, let's do that right now before I forget about it. Yeah, we don't want that. In fact, I so don't want it, I'm going to turn that off there. So yes, they have soil enrichment, but like, look how many planetology options there are. Now, if we see computers, we're guaranteed to get robotics 6, which is going to be a biggie. If we can clean out this, then I'll start grabbing planetology. Maybe we could even grab Doom Virus. That wouldn't be bad either. Or more waste cleanup. I mean, planetology's got a lot of stuff we want, but... And remember, every time we lift a computer tech, it does make us more likely to steal more techs after that. It's kind of surprising the Clacons don't have more population than they do. I guess they don't have very many planets. The silicoids still have the most planets, somewhat amazingly. Alright, anyway, so this planet here, Buddhist, will finish maxing out factories. So this will finish that out, and then it can slowly start working on its bases. Hercules is finally done adding more pop, and now I can build factories. This is going to be a much more useful rich planet now. Going from base size 50 to 70 is a big deal. All right, here, let's use our reserve spending here. Oh, it's actually going to be maxed on factories. Excellent, excellent. Then we can look to start going on the offensive again. As soon as I can get some bases up. All right, meanwhile, this is still building factories. This is, yeah, little Klystrom. So see how this is minimal 70? This planet was size 10 at the start. It was Inferno 10 at the start of the game. That's the effect of terraforming for you. All right, this planet no longer needs to build bases. You can go back to tech. And I think now I'm going to start sending to this planet because it's going to take 3 turns to get down here. And by the time we get down here, we can send the fleet forward. So 3 turns, I'd expect. Yep, same as we've been seeing throughout the game. So to Darien. That's close enough. Crimson. I do like having fast engines. We have another attacking. Well, we signed a treaty with them, so they'll back off. Darien, same 3 turns. 25 million pop. All right. How many people are on this planet anyway? 115? All right. Hey, buddy, you're okay. That's 2. Okay, I'll send next turn. Oh, uh-oh, what's that? Is there somebody out there? Uh-oh. You gonna get him? You gonna get him, buddy? Okay, Sid. Hey. Come on, bud. Hey. Hey. Oh. Hey, it's okay. Oh. It's the mail truck. They just pulled up in front of our house. He gets very agitated. I know. You're a good guard dog, buddy. You're a good guard dog. Yeah. Okay, bud. Yes. You saved us. You protected us from the mail truck. He saved us from the mail truck. All right. Again, we only have a couple of turns left to go here, so let's play this out to the next council vote, and then we'll stop after that. Okay, so we just sent from this planet, and now we got to send from here. All right, that's 2 turns. Okay, think we're good. Any other weird attacks? That should not end up happening. All right. Okay, now let's go through and refix these planets. All right, +1. Crimson. Our research planets. We have not done a lot of research in this game. We have stolen an ungodly amount of text in this game. I do wish I'd done a counter, but I didn't know I was going to be stealing quite that much. All right, so we need +8 here. All right, that'll do. Again, I'm not trying to be super precise here because we're late enough in the game. That might be slightly more than I should send, but that should be okay. As I said, we're going to have some excess overflow there. All right, Donatus is building more factories. Volantis, I want to get this shield up, so I'll continue to use reserve spending here. Looks like we'll be able to get the shield built next turn. Excellent. Hercules is building its factories, and then Buddhist should be done with its factory, so now it's just going to have it build the shield. All right. I think I have enough ships to... Should have enough. Yeah, that's not as well guarded as the last planet we hit, so we should be okay. I keep delaying the shipbuilding to crank out more population transports. Kind of weird to see a planet that has nothing on it right now, right? I don't want to have to guard that planet. I might try to stand it up once I can get some more stuff into the... Once I can move the front lines a little bit further forward. All right. Yep. All these planets getting back to max factories. Or back to max population. All right, so this needs +7. Back to shipbuilding. So that's getting relatively close to building another ship. All right, here, +5. This world will be able to go back to research. Okay, so that'll finish its factories. Vox, I think, can now finally go back to shipbuilding. Oh, we've actually got an attack incoming here. Well, I'm not worried about that. I've got 30 bases here. Do we have to upgrade them at all? We'll build one more base just to make sure they're all upgraded. All right, here at Volantis. There we go, 12 bases, which is good because we're going to need this fleet to go forward. It's like, it's good that we just finished there because we're going to need that. All right, Hercules now will remax, and then we'll be able to feed the reserve there, and then this is still building the shield. So someday we'll be able to move these ships away from here, but for now we still need them, and we should be able to hit this planet. And wow, why are the Klakons' population so low? It looks like we're going to have the Cylons as our opponent after the Silicoids. Interesting. Just you do not declare war on me in the next couple turns, okay? I don't want to, as long as I'm going to stay at war with the Silicoids as long as they're my council vote opponent. I guess the Silicoids just keep picking up more planets down here. It's like I've been grabbing more on the left side, but like they've just added more on the right. I guess that's how they can keep it up. So I guess we'll just keep grinding them down. If we can take over this whole bottom cluster, that would sure be nice. All right. As long as they're my opponent, we'll keep doing this. Because especially as I get more of this design, which like literally can't take damage from their bases. And this design is safe while it's cloaked. But then when they decloak, there's more risk. And I still have these colony ships. I'm sure I'll use one to replenish that poor planet that we bombed out. Okay, 5. So we actually can take out this just with this. So I think I'll just retreat the other ships. Because this stack alone can kill everything. And it can't take damage from the missiles. So we'll just use that. We'll stay cloaked for maybe we decloak this, you know, in a minute. But we'll retreat here. Oh no, not that. I don't think that'll kill that. Kill a ship, I mean, obviously. It won't kill the... Alright, that works too. Alright, so we just have to chase them off Volantis. They'll probably just retreat, but we'll see. Yeah. Figured as much. Same thing here. Whatever, they're just gonna retreat. Should have had a scout too! Should have had a scout too. Oh, this is Improved Robotics 6. This is it, you guys. Nice. Keep directing them at the Silicoids. Alright, now we've got factories to build. Also have range 9. Well, obviously we're going to take high energy focus. Stargates are not bad either, but high energy focus is way better. Alright, so we should have more than enough to take this out and completely refill the planet afterwards with pop. You can click to skip this screen, but I basically always watch it. I just find it entertaining to watch the little people go at it. Alright, so we should be able to survive this council vote. It's coming up in like 2 turns. I may have enough for a veto block on my own, but the Klakons should not vote for me. Or should not vote for the Silicoids, and that's all I need to survive the election. And I'll definitely have a veto block by the time of the next election. So just get through this council vote, and we're basically guaranteed to win. Oh, Silicoids actually came up with a new tech for me? Oh, interesting. Hellfire... Oh, wait, that's right. They've had that since early in the game. They just haven't really built any ships with it. Alright. So we're actually not getting attacked anywhere. We have the council vote in 2 turns. The Klakons should not vote for the silicoids. They're peaceful with me. They should vote for me. They're actually at war with everyone except me. And now we got robotics 6, so now we can look to start pulling planetology. It's got to be planetology for soil enrichment. That's such a key tech. Nobody apparently has advanced soil enrichment, so in a world where there's no advanced soil enrichment, that becomes like an amazing tech. All right, so we've got more factories to build. Yet more factories to build. Let's go through and do a quick check. So here at this planet, we need to get more population in here. Volantis, before building more bases, your mission is to transfer pop as much as you can grow in one turn. You should be able to do 15, no problem. And then regrow, because we want to stuff this planet full of population. All right, so regrow the 14. You always want to click a little bit more than what it says, because you the slider is based on how much pop you have right now, not how much pop you're going to have after the after the transports are sent. Anyway, so we need to build factories for you. You actually got a lot of factories saved, so this shouldn't take too long, especially with reserve spending. All right, so everywhere else, let's just go through our planets in order. Everywhere else, we need to build the factories. So Hercules, wait, were you not on reserve spending? I hope you were. You need to, now that you finally finished your shields, now you go back to building factories again. It's okay. Factories. Oops. Mars is the only planet that stays on tech, as it always does. It won't take too long to build all these factories. Klystrom was building factories before. It's going to keep building factories now. And this is the planet that's our new one, where I already sent reserve spending. All right. Save game. It really is remarkable that the silicoids have stayed my opponent like the entire game, no matter what I've done. So yeah, we'll just keep grinding them down. Next up, next target is Chrysalon. I think that's where we're going next. But for right now, we're good. Let's get Darien built up first. Oh no! Not Mars. Alright, so we want to transfer... Oh, we actually have no reserve spending. We have no spending to put in the reserve because Vox and Hercules were building factories. That's fine. So Volantis, I want you to send another 15 million pop, which appears to be about the most you can do in one turn. And the rest in here. All right, let's just do a quick look through. So these planets, whatever is left over will go in the reserve, which I'm fine with. Everybody else is just building factories. Wait. Everybody else, yep. Wait, Mars, what the? Oh, that's right. I was like, why aren't you building factories? I was like, oh yeah, because I need one planet on tech. Nazgul is getting up there on the factory count. This is like the Meklar here, with how many factories we've got on these planets. Now, if we could just get soil enrichment, that would be the biggie. Of course, we don't have that, but that would add a lot of population onto all our planets. All right, so it's a council vote time. Klakons should vote for us. They're at war with the silicoids. We know the silicoids will be our opponent. I think we're close to a 1/3 block. I think we're like 1 or 2 votes shy of a 1/3 block. So we'll keep the spying on these guys. We have stolen so many techs this game. It's absolutely insane. Look at our tech levels. The one place we haven't stolen a lot is planetology, so maybe I need to focus on that. I also would like to design a new ship as soon as I can get a better weapon. Like if I could steal something good from the Cylons. We got to focus planetology because we want to get the soil enrichment, but as soon as we get that, I guess that we could also steal high energy focus if we see that. But after that, I mean, like trifocus plasma would be really, really nice to pick up. All right, so this should be a very safe council vote. The only one who's going to vote for us is the Klakons, but that's all we need. We just need one vote and we survive the council. Oh, they got another attack incoming, but whatever. Just get me through this vote. I'll have more than enough pop in the next vote. All right. So silicoids vote for themselves. They're down to just 11 out of 39, by the way. All right, there it is. 6 votes. How can they only have 6 votes this late in the game? That's crazy. All right, yeah, we knew they only had 1 vote. And I kind of cast it for my opponent. 8 votes for that, so we have 13. So we don't have a veto block because if everyone voted against us, we would have lost the game. If the Clacons had voted against us, that would be 26 out of 39, and that would have been enough to lose, wouldn't it? Hold on. Is 26 out of 39 lose it? It's like right on the edge. Yep, it's exactly 2/3. So we would have lost if they'd voted against us. That's why I was talking about that so much. But they didn't, and we now will have enough to block. We now would have enough to block. So it's technically not 1/3. Like I used the offhand, like I need 1/3 to block. It's technically 1/3 plus 1. So we could have had a situation where the Mechlars actually decided the outcome of the game, because if the Clacons had voted against me, then the Mechlars could have saved me there, amusingly. But it ends up not mattering. So we should be good now, because I can't see us losing the game from this point. All right, so I'm going to save it here. We'll pick it up next week, and we probably can finish this next week, hopefully. It might take 2 weeks, but we'll see if we can do it next week. So I've already gone on a little bit longer than I wanted to, so I'm going to stop it here. Good session. Sorry about the reload for no events, but that was really ridiculous. Other than that, it was a good session. So once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, have a good one. Take care, guys.